and you're just flying. You're flying in this bubble. It's transparent, looks like glass, but it's not glass. There's like a membrane, personal UFO object. You're laughing. Yeah, it's like spaceship. But it's for one seat only. And you're saying I'm just checking on the planets that I know that I've been incarnated on before as different animals and different humanoid beings. And I'm on a. You're saying that you're on Conus. Conus planet. There is called CONUS-3 planet. And you're playing with shapes and forms. You like that? And insects are interesting because you used to be on that planet. There's something about the activation of the rolling crystals on this planet that are connected to the growing faster, like the activation of the other crystals on other planets, and everything accelerating right now. They're growing faster, and they're used in different technologies that are needed. So technology world is changing everywhere on all the planets, and it's more like gonna be crystalline structure everywhere. Everywhere who did not get up to the end of the it's like a game of improvement and adjustment, improvement, perfection in many ways, because and also of connection to something that is alive, maybe not moving as fast as you, because crystals move too. Maybe they don't have eyes and don't talk, but they tell you things telepathically. And you're just a scientist who's just checking on development of each and every planet. And I see how you have like multiple computer screens in front of you, and you're just like moving them with fingers, and whatever you move in front you want to reconfigure. It's almost like you're doing some it's like a formulas of the energy. Each energy has a formula. It's like a chemical formula of the atom, but that's just a different type of formula. But it has a time, it has a speed. In those encapsulated planets like ours, we have time, and he has time, but most don't. And it has color. I see bright colors. The colors carry a vibration, and when you put like a formula together and you know all those formulas, you can create interesting things, interesting galaxies, new shaped galaxies, like you say. It's like a sacred geometry type thing. And you can play with energies and their charges. Each charge has vibration. Each vibration can connect or disconnect. Some vibrations connect better to each other, so you get a better result. I just see you have like a scientific journal. It's in your head. If you want to see it, it just pops out from your head in terms of like it looks like a 3D sheets, and you can just like do this and they would flip. It's not like a book flip, but they just like disappear, kind of like what we do on the phone. Fiona, your name is. Fiona. I see that you lived here before. It's Greece and Egypt. Those were your very first lives. That was interesting. But then you shifted more to the Central Europe, and the more like England, Ireland, all those countries. There, I see there. I see Scotland. See all those, and then together like one big continent, even before they split up. Incarnated there. But you're showing me that you are of also blue sun energy, vibration, blue sun energy, and the blue is here. The blue is the color of water, and you like that because it feels like close to home for you. And that's why year 2025 is very important for you. You're entering the water knowledge stage of being flexible, feeling good, feeling refreshed, and knowledgeable about things around. And it's also interesting to watch and see what's happening, because your soul is telling you it's time to fully acknowledge who you are, because essentially you are that scientist Fiona is traveling and collecting interesting information, and who knows everything about the big patches, big pockets, underground domes where crystals are kept away from people. Those are very important. The wars are going to be happening in those countries where there are the most crystals, because the dark ones want the crystals. They create the wars in those countries because they need to burn up the ground, move the people away, so they can dig for crystals, and they can get them. So nobody would see and understand what's going on. There has to be a desert in some places for them to enter the underground facilities where crystals are kept, because they give you power, they give you eternal life, they give you everything you want. If you get one, all your wishes can come true at once. And that's what we are not gonna have. We cannot let that happen. That's why the activation of all the souls is happening now, their energy parts. And that's why the body feels so confused at times and tired, because the activation of the non-physical self is using up all the energy needed to prevent the starlight from happening when they get it's like a crystals looking like balls, like spheres. We wouldn't let them take them because they know they have to leave, but they want to deplete the earth to the point that when they leave, we cannot develop further in the right direction of spirituality and energy. They want us to be more robotic, and to be more robotic, you don't need anything. You just need a soul and a robot connected to the soul to feed it as energy. So, and then you insert a disc of programs, and that thing works. But when you connect to crystals, you connect to your true self, you start developing your abilities, you get to the point of even levitating, no problem. And they don't want us to do any of this. You don't feel good in this body right now because you wanna go back and explore the planets. You wanna feel free of chores and free of things you need to do on a daily basis, because you feel like your soul is being activated. It's very active. And you want to get rid of that eye who's watching you. There's like a hole on top of your energy sphere, and I see an eye. It's a weird looking eye. It's not a reptilian. It's like it's like a dragon type. It's like a dragon with the flat top and little snout at the bottom. This is big. It looks like a fish in front, like this. There's something like a Chinese, Japanese dragon. It's dragon, and you're saying that all the dragons actually received the power from the year of dragon. You say these years are named after animals for a reason, because if each animal has an egregor, that egregor receives energy from people who cheer and celebrate the new year. In each and every country it's different times. But your dragon came because he wanted to see what you do. Because nobody should be left alone in the matrix. Nobody should not be watched. Everybody has to be watched. And I'm going back. It's like he's the only one who's really connected to your energy sphere, because he's also the one who's like behind the females in your family. It's like females, yeah. And he's the one who gives orders, as he says, to the star families who hold intellects of souls on your female side of the family. But, so if you go, I see you flying. How did you get here? Flew through the road. There's something about the electromagnetic disbalance you're telling me, because I see your ship goes like this, and it went into this. You say there is a strip of different dust, dirt, black goo, comets, pieces of meteorite. I can't pronounce meteorites. Anyway, there's like rocks, and I see them spinning around Earth, like Saturn has rings, the same. And that band, as they call it, the band, you're saying that the band creates electromagnetic field around Earth, which is hard to get through from outside to here for somebody who is not allowed to. And nobody is allowed to unless they sign a contract with the owners of the planet. And you simply got sucked into some, you showed me like a spiral, like a tunnel or portal, but it looked like that cone spiral, and it just sucked you in, because you apparently the spaceship went a different direction, or it was something that happens. You say it's mechanical. It's not my fault. It's just something. And then I see you going through the ground, like you don't stay. You go down through the ground. In the middle, there's a big tunnel, and in this round thing called Earth. And I don't really want to say that tunnel, the portal, leads to original Earth. And the original Earth is absolutely beautiful, and that's how you discover it, how it looks like. So different energies. You're so different. You saw like mermaids living underneath in the water. There's like a water layer, big water layer. Like the earth around is a water layer, and on top is the surface, and on surface we live on that surface. But you saw inside, because I saw like beautiful mermaids. They're kind of like grayish bluish body with the sparkly tail, and they're sitting, and then a face looks exactly like a human, beautiful face. And I see that there were like dragons guarding something. There's like a big box with green and blue rocks, like crystals on top. And I see that two swimming dragons in one dragon, but he's like a hybrid. I didn't notice that his legs, like legs of an octopus. He's sitting on the on this box. Feels like there's some maps on the box or something, maps about the positions where crystals are located on the underground Earth, and some other maps about the energy lines. And he said, he looked at you. He said, like, since you got sucked in here, since you saw everything, now you know the secret, what Earth really is. And you're not allowed to go to on the surface. You're not allowed to go back, because we cannot let anybody tell others how it is underground. It should stay secret. But you will live 88 lives from now on, and by the end of 88 lives, you will completely forget what you saw before the first life. And that's it. And then I see, boom, I see the first life. That's it. And that was in Egypt. I see the statues of the sun goddess, or black. There's a lot of color, black and gold, like stripes, golden and black stripes. And you're some sort of it's like a healer or somebody, or a healer, teacher, scientist all together in one life. You do a lot of things. You do writing, you go, but you heal. It's a different type of healing. It's healing with words. It's you just ask the right questions and people answer, and you figure out what emotion causes the sickness of the physical. But then the dragon, it's like there is a little mat inside of you. It's like a made out of light, like a laser mat. It's like a light green color. And you see how they hold your shape, something like energetically. When they try to squeeze you, you feel uncomfortable inside, and you produce certain emotions and feelings, especially that happens at night. And he manipulates you. But there's a boss above him. There's a big, it's like a hybrid, reptiloid hybrid form with the yellow stripes on the sides of the eyes, flattish face, more like a humanoid form. And he stands above the dragon, controls him. Sometimes he asks him to fly away somewhere. He asks for him. So I'm telling you that you have to get the dragon and the reptiloid hybrid in front of you, and you can do whatever you want with them. You can turn them into any energy, make them small, turn them into dogs or cats or any other animal or whatever you want to turn them into rocks. Make them sing, make them dance, absolutely whatever. Because when you discover who's attached to you, their secret is broken. They have no power over you anymore because they actually live in your house. They invaded your energy sphere, and that's your house, nobody else's. Nobody's allowed here unless you invite them, and you never did like this. So I see like, but you also say that you feel like I'm standing behind you and I see the spinal cord. There's this little vertebrae and they hold like little tiny metallic balls. It's almost like a game with balls they're supposed to fall down. Accumulations of this are like implants, but they also like accumulation of substances that are magnetized to the implants because they're covered with some metallic dust. And from those metal balls, the DNA on its own, it looks weird. It looks like a dark red. So I said both. But it's not the initial color of the DNA. Yours is like blue because your DNA was influenced by the blue galaxies and the blue sun of this blue solar system that you like to incarnate. And you're just taking off all the rat sickness, as you say, off of the strands of DNA that was making your body sick. You're just peeling it off. And it's like little chains connected with each other, those are chakras. So you're pulling number one chain. And they're supposed to restrict your life. Supposed to physically restrict you. Sometimes mentally, but it's mostly physically. You took those out. But you also taken all the 42 balls. There's 42 balls. These 42 strands of breathing. Each strand is a ball. Taking them all out. Just like shook your DNA as if it was a tree with branches and Shook off all the balls down on the ground. And now you got a jar and you put them all in the jar with the lids. And you decided to just make them the dragon and this humanoid reptilian slash reptilian hybrid less important, and put them on you just like gently transform them into different things, turn them into butterflies, into birds, but then get bored with it and just turn them into little rocks. I'm asking them, how is it for you to be crystals? And then you just open the portal. I'm going to show you how to draw with a finger, like a door, and you put them into the door and throw them out together with 42 balls that you took from the vertebrae of your spinal cord, and follows the chakra system made out of little chains. It's kind of like chain you down. Stop your imagination, stop your creativity. Those are gone. You're taking everything out. It's like you have bags. It smells like garbage bags of stuff. And just throwing them into the portal. It's not needed. Some of them are just attachments to, it's just like emotional attachment objects. So is there yeah, there's a contract somewhere. Search baby to ask the boss. There's a snake was there. With a book on the side that will use gold. There's 50 pages of it. You didn't write on the most pages, not only the first ones. And you're saying that you're going to burn up the book of your lives. You never agreed to any of this. And you're just taking a big stick, close to the fire. Like in ancient times, create a ball. It's beautiful writing sound, you just put it on and set it on fire. It's burned down to ashes. And then you just throw it out in the portal. As I'm saying that, I see you looking into your mental and emotional body. A lot of thoughts are put like in different jars and bags, and like laying around. Thoughts and ideas that never came to life. Also, yeah, you're just saying that it's just good to get rid of all this and start going in, because this time is up. You have to prepare yourself to get better and to clean up. To Dragon, he got your DNA when you were 2 years old, because his boss ordered him to get it. There's like 5 jars of it on the spaceship of theirs. Because you see their spaceship, it has a different, there's like a corridors, and it doesn't really have rooms, but it's like behind the cubicles, but it's not like that. But anyway, I see the freezers, it got frozen, because there's like a room, like a big refrigerator. There's like metallic jars with like a round cylindrical form, cylinders. And I see the 5 of them that you took, and you put them, you created like a microwave thing. You just like put them all in and turn it on, and they just started melting. But What you did before, though, you quickly went with your mind to the time when they took your DNA when you were 2 years old, and you canceled that moment. You said you disagree. You never gave your permission to do that to you. They should stay away and go away. If they go away. It's literally like the dragon, but he separates pieces of energy from himself, turns them into cartoon characters. Like almost like I see Snoopy, Charlie Brown, you know, this kind of stuff. And he like says, let's play. It kind of like lures you into that spaceship. That's why they take the DNA and then they let you go at the end when you are asleep. It's like slowly kind of like force you into the body, I mean the energy body, force into the physical body, and you just leave the room. Do you see hybrids? Yeah, there's like 3 clones. It says New Mexico. There's Brazil. It's like they're connected. It's not yet like your DNA. They experimented. They mixed with other DNAs. It's like inland of Norseland. It's almost like it says new land, somewhere cold. It was cold. By the Arctic Ocean. Is there a new land of some sort? Yes. It's actually they have like a base, like a military base, and your clone works at the military base. It's like there's like islands. It's almost like the feeling is we know about them. They're on the map, but we don't go there. And they're like surrounded by water. It's called New Land when that comes to me. So you're saying that you never agreed to be connected to any of this. You never gave them permission to use your DNA, to create any clones. So you cancel it. I see like big cross, like you cancel the whole action of creating the clones. And I see they fade away because you can literally fade away everything and anything away that you don't need from your reality. It's just that you have to keep the focus of attention long enough. But when you go without the body in etheric, you can do it in a second. Okay, so 42. 88 lives. Greece, life in Greece was tragic, related something to the husband that you loved so much. He never came back. From like he was like doing some job. There's something to do with carving metal or something. There's something happened, like some accident in the factory. It's like they're doing some jewelry or something with pearls from the ocean and metal. Stuff like that. But I see how like all the 88 lives, like your energy are cleansing, changing the events, because you see events flipping. Sometimes it's just like you change them. Sometimes I see black episodes that go back. That means you cancel them altogether, like as if it never happened. And I see you going back to that episode, how electromagnetic band around the Earth disoriented your technology of your spaceship. You know why? Well, primarily that disoriented not really because of the band, but mostly because you got caught by surprise, and because the technology of your spaceship that looks like that bubble, transparent bubble, is connected to your consciousness, your mind. So if your mind gets surprised or scared, everything goes in disbalance because your spaceship depends on you, on your emotional state. And we don't really have emotions away from this planet. And so it was kind of strange disbalance, but plus I see also why, because you've been in situations of unexpected events happening. Like they took over the whole universe, that was unexpected too. But looking back at the energies here, I see the walls painted light pink. I see you being blue. I see the blue sky, blue, it's like blue rain, yeah, like water. So it's beautiful and peaceful, but you're saying that now you're out of this Game of Thrones, let's say. Because now you're free to do whatever you want to do, and the way you want it. But yeah, I'm just walking out there and just here. They're just different pictures. When you touch them, they pop up. And there's really holographic images. It looks like you're clean now. And yeah, just basically you were sweeping, like cleansing everything of your emotional, mental body still. It goes away, it's just like everything's just cleansing. As a process, it goes into physical now. That's what I feel. Just every time a deep cleansing happening. So I'm meditating. So it looks good now. It looks like you are after this life. You say that you're going back to your true self. And then you'll decide, because you're not sure, we have to reconfigure the entire universe here. Because it's been changed, it's been distorted, and you have to get together with other creators of this planet, of this solar system, and reconfigure and figure out how to take away distortion, bring back the normality, and how to make sure that we have this antivirus developed for everybody to enjoy each other, but not call each other and hurt each other in any way possible, which is hard to do when most of the people around you are not other people, so they're totally controlled. But now is the time when the crystals are starting to glow, and the light going through the surface into us will activate a lot of us to continue the journey to the information, to do writing the information that's been hidden from us for millions of years. And you're here to help us that. Yeah, just very deep. Slow down. It's very interesting. The spaceship is like a transparent, bluish-looking bubble. And you're sitting inside. You look like you have more male energy in you, but you look androgynous. You just a human form, but your energy form, and therefore today you can be a woman, tomorrow a man. Doesn't matter. You can. It feels like you can really mold yourself into anything you want to be. You can mold yourself into giant bird or bunny. Doesn't matter. And then you can also, as you go through layers, because I see like the spaceship goes through layers, and those are frequency layers. Your body gets like thicker, more filled with energy, like your energy transforms too. You become more visible, you become more invisible type thing. Like you spread out more like water, or you just get more dense. Yeah. Then, yeah, it's pretty much it. I can turn off this part. If you want to ask any questions, I can.